What's going on today, guys? So, I am no longer congested, I am no longer sick, and that is amazing. I feel great right now, and I am going to be continuing in my Ridley Scott series soon, which I'll be reviewing, if you don't know, a select few of his films for the upcoming film, The Martian, which I am incredibly excited for. I posted my review for Alien shortly, and I'm going to be doing a review on Blade Runner soon. But I want to continue in my Lord of the Rings or J.R.R. Tolkien franchise by continuing it with the first Hobbit film, An Unexpected Journey. For those of you who are unaware of The Hobbit, which I'm kind of surprised you are, but for those of you that are unaware, this is the prequel trilogy to the Lord of the Rings films. And they are movies that are very heavily debated. I do think that when this one came out, I believe this was very new, fresh. So the plot of this movie takes place, I'd say, about 60 years before Lord of the Rings came out and the idea of Lord of the Rings was made. And is the story about how Bilbo Baggins, played awesomely by Martin Freeman, gets into the action. He's shy, meek, young, very inexperienced, and just doesn't know anything about the world. And he is visited, as well as Frodo, by Gandalf, who is a lot younger, played awesomely as well by Mckellen. And then that night, dwarves end up visiting Bilbo's house, to his amazement and total shock, and it turns out that Bilbo has been selected to be in an incredibly awesome quest to the land of Erebor. Guys, I honestly still really enjoy the Hobbit movies. I do. And I know a lot of people really just don't like them because they're not as good as Lord of the Rings, they're subpar. Well, sometimes I like to view this as just a movie, not just as a prequel to Lord of the Rings, which I know it's assigned to be, but sometimes I just think about it like an original piece or just a movie in general. After the first 40 minutes, I think it's a good movie, I really do. The first 40 minutes, the pacing is a little bit too slow, and I can agree with people who say, oh, it's too slow, but I think after the first 40 minutes, I think it really starts to pick up. Even though I do believe that the Hobbit movies are subpar to the Lord of the Rings, because the Lord of the Rings was more of my childhood and it just expanded my imagination forward, I do really think that this is a good movie. And it's not perfect, obviously, it's not perfect, but I think it is a very entertaining movie on its own. I really do. Like, it has very entertaining moments. Some moments are kind of dull, some moments are slow, I get it. Nobody likes the songs, I understand that, but I think when you push that aside, this movie really is good. We also get to see Gollum in this movie, played by Andy Serkis, who just loves motion capture, and we love him for it. And I really enjoyed the psychological, like, what is this, where is this battle with Bilbo, saying that if Bilbo loses, he'll eat him. And I just thought that that was really good. I think that actually may have been my favorite part of the movie, is them just trying to come up with, you know, answers to very interesting questions. And then, of course, when Bilbo steals the ring. In Fellowship of the Ring for Lord of the Rings, all they basically told you is that the ring was lost and that it was picked up by a hobbit. But in this movie, you get to understand how he got it. I'm not going to say it's one of those movies that you either like it or you dislike it, but I think the majority of people liked it, and I did too. I really did. The Hobbit is a very fun movie, filled with interesting characters. But I do think Martin Freeman does give a very good performance, as well as Ian McKellen. And we also get to see Hugo Weaving back, of course. And then we get to see Christopher Lee, may he rest in peace. I'm just so sad that he is no longer with us. So in the end, guys, I'm going to give The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey a B. Well, thank you guys for watching another one of my movie reviews. I appreciate it as always. And I just got a new subscriber recently, so that's great. So I now have 22 of you guys, which is just fantastic. I just appreciate all the likes, the support that you guys give me. I really do. If you guys don't think I do, I'm telling you that I really do. And guys, as always, like I tell you, click that like button and send me some comments about what movies you want me to review next, and I will definitely deliver for you guys. As of right now, I am going to be continuing in my Ridley Scott series, as well as finishing up the Hobbit movies, which I should finish up the Hobbit films this weekend. And then I'll be talking about a select few of Ridley Scott's films up to The Martian. I thank you all for your support. Thanks, guys, and stay tuned.